This is the PMA Show.
Hello and welcome to another inspiring episode of the PMA Show. Living in victory every day is God's will for you, and anything contrary to that is being challenged today. My name is Moji Alawiye. People call me PMA, and that's cool. That's okay. The life of a celebrity is one of the most sweet and sour one. They make people happy, laugh, and even some inspire people. But that does not mean they are completely happy themselves. Most celebrities are in between places, between sweet and sour. Raising a family, building a career in the entertainment industry is not a piece of cake. I have a celebrity who is willing to share an amazing story with us today. The Jennifer's Diary face, an Ace radio and TV presenter. I'll be right back.
This is the PMA Show.
Being a celebrity is not a sin. As a matter of fact, what does it mean to be a celebrity? You are being celebrated. Is there someone in this life who doesn't like to be celebrated? A father, a mom, a daughter? Everybody wants to be celebrated. So if you get in the midst of your game and you are able to stand in the midst of your dream, you become a celebrity. So we can't continue to castigate them. We can't continue to attack them. We can't continue to like make them feel bad and pull them down with the social media posts and all sorts of things that we do. Because if you want to become a celebrity, you have to act like one. Celebrities celebrate themselves. So today, you want to be a celebrity, face your work. Delay gratification. You know what? Be the best you can be in the field you are right now, and you will become a celebrity very soon. And when you become one, other people also will be celebrating you because you'll be celebrating other people. So today, I have a celebrity on set with me. She's going to share her story, her experience, what it means to be a celebrity, what it means, what the life of a celebrity is like, is what you want to hear today. Stay tuned. I'll be back after the break. Okay, welcome back to the interview segment. I'm on set with a beautiful young lady, Omotunde Adebowale David, popularly known as Lolo. She's a Nigerian. She's a radio presenter, TV presenter, comedian, and actress. A multi-award-winning on-air personality and newsreader for Cool FM and Wazobia 95.1 FM. She gained even more prominence for her comical role as Adako in the television comedy series Jennifer's Diary. Adebowale is also involved in charity work. She founded a non-governmental organization, NGO, called Sisters Concern, which deals with women's issues. She also organizes a yearly talent show called Heartbreak. I'm on set today with the lady herself, Lolo, one of Wazobia FM, Adako and Jennifer's Diary, the most electable, beautiful lady, Omotunde Adebowale. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Have Anshe, that's the PMA Show. Anshe, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
Wow, I'm really blushing.
Yeah,
coming from another woman. It's like, okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you. I'm very
Thank you so much for
to be
coming
here.
to the show. You are a very unique person. I met you not too long ago. We connected, and it was like we met like forever.
I think we're twins from some generation
past.
past.
I think so. It's just working. And sometimes you feel like meeting a celebrity is like brain surgery. You understand?
Yes.
You try to meet a celebrity, and after meeting them, you just feel like you're trying so hard to connect to them. Trying so hard because they just have built walls around them. What is the life of a celebrity is to you?
Well, for me, you just aptly put it, it's like someone that just does something that other people celebrate. So I tell people that you can be a celebrity in anything. You can be a celebrity photographer.
Yes.
You can be a celebrity model. You can be a celebrity doctor. It just means that you're excelling in that area that's your own particular field. And that's what I see the life of a celebrity as.
Wow.
Someone who lives a life before people because you do something prominent that a lot of people applaud.
You
so
are
that's
always
why.
in the face of the people.
Yes.
Once your face shows, everybody says, oh,
that's
Lolo
Lolo.
and all that. I know the feel-good side of it is so amazing and so wonderful. What about the other side of it?
Well, a lot of people always forget that First and foremost, whoever you call a celebrity is a human being.
That's right.
They hurt, they feel pain, they get disappointed, they have heartbreaks, they go through all life's issues just like any other person. But the only disadvantage is that they're going through it before people. You can search into their lives, you can put a searchlight, you can actually go see what's going on. And most of our lives make news. So when a celebrity is going through anything, it's what the people want to know. That's why it can be a challenge sometimes when you're called a celebrity, because you have to be conscious at all times that people are looking at you for many reasons. Some are looking at you for mentorship, some are looking at you as a role model, and some are looking at you to castigate you and bring you down.
Look at what's
because they just hate
about you,
the fact that you're there.
You're being celebrated.
So you have to learn to be able to deal with anything that is thrown at you and be strong with it.
Talking about being a role model to some people, looking at you like, I want to be like that person. What does it look like? You know, the life of a celebrity, you want to build a family, raise a family, build a career, you know, want to be good. At the same time, you have your own challenges. What do you say to that? A lot of people believe that most celebrities are not married because they cannot keep their home.
How?
You know, and people who probably think that, oh, I want to marry this lady, feel like
because she's in entertainment. Well, I tell people, I said, every human being has different challenges. If you want to take someone as a role model, you have to look at the positive side of their lives and the things that inspire you about them. And the mistakes that they make, you learn from. There is no human being that I've ever seen that life doesn't take through up and down. You use their good side you can emulate, but you can learn from the difficult side of their lives too, what not to do. So I tell people that whether a celebrity stays in a marriage or she has challenges maritally, it's not about the fact that she's a celebrity.
Okay.
She's just having a challenge as a human being.
And it could happen
just
to
like
anyone.
You can have a doctor that has no husband, that is divorced. You can have a lawyer that has no husband. There you can have a celebrity that has no husband. I know a lot of celebrities that are happily married. I'm single, but a lot of people are married. And they're doing okay. And even Joke Silva and Olu Jacobs, they are both in the entertainment industry.
That's right.
And their marriage has succeeded for years.
Both of them because they are both in the entertainment industry.
I don't even think, a lot of people will tell you that sometimes when you do self-same work, it can be challenging. Because both of you are away at the same time. But I always tell people that that's not the issue. The issue is that the couple have a connection. They understand each other. They tolerate one another. They know when to defer for one another. One knows when to step down for the other. So it's not really about their job. I've seen two doctors that have been married for years. They're both surgeons. But it's not like their work is less difficult.
That's right.
But they found a way to make it work. Wow. So I always tell people, don't judge them based on what they do. Just look at the facts that you have, and that is what you deal with.
You know, somebody says something sometimes. I think, I don't know really how to put it. What do you think about this? She said, she was supposed to get married to a guy. They are in the same industry, you know, in the same entertainment industry. The other one is in music. The other one is in Nollywood. And this lady said, she's in love with this man. Both of them are in love. Why didn't you get married to this guy? He says, because we have two strong brands. What do you see to someone in the entertainment industry? For example, you, another person in maybe that same field with you, and you feel like my brand is very strong. This guy's brand is very strong.
You see, when it comes to man and woman, I always look at it from the man's side. Before you join yourself with someone, you have to be able to perceive this person and know the person. A lot of men these days, unfortunately, get intimidated by strong women. Women that are doing excellently well in their
or
field. Women that have an opinion or that are very vocal. So if she had looked at the man and know that this would be a potential problem, I think it's a wise thing she's doing. Because if it's not someone that can understand and not be intimidated, they will have challenges. If both of them are doing self-same work and she's doing better and he's not doing better, it might affect their home. So if she's seeing it, that means there are signs that is already showing.
Okay, so
that is why she's saying,
a red alert right there.
I believe in red flags. There are things that come up in relationships that I say, no. I don't think this will work. I don't think this guy understands. Maybe you are having an interview and the guy's like, why are they talking to you and not me?
And not me.
And you're like, I just had a film released and I'm the one that is being talked about. You haven't done a job in months. Maybe that's why. But if you now have to...
And then if you have to say you haven't done a job in months, okay, so you are trying...
I'm not doing well. So it can be challenging.
You need
but
somebody
I tell
that
people
is confident in his identity.
It's not impossible. I'm not one of those people that believe something is not possible. I just say, look at the circumstances, look at the person. If she's saying, we have two strong brands, and I wouldn't want it to become an issue later, it's because she probably sees red flags showing up here and there. That's why she's deciding like that. And I don't think it's a wrong decision.
Wow. Omotunde Adebowale, you are good.
Thank you.
Anybody who has not come close to you, maybe just hearing you online or your radio show, doing all those stuff, we think that, oh, this is an unbelieving person, you know. But coming close to you, you are a true Christian from your inside. I've seen your passion. I've seen your singing grace. I've seen you sing gospel music. In my last concert, you were singing the music. It was so beautiful. Tell me about your Christian experience.
Well, I've been a Christian all my life. Funny enough, I think I gave my life to Christ in my year 2 in the university. I was an associate pastor in school. I was the choir coordinator of Christian Lawyers Association throughout my years in school. I was one of the lead singers, lead praise and worship singers when I was in law school. So I've always occupied. I have a ministry I founded 16, 17 years ago. And I've been doing that for God all my life. What people fail to understand is that it's just like telling me that a teacher is not a Christian. Teaching is their profession. I'm a comedian, actor, musician, radio presenter. It's my job. But my Christianity is my life. It's my way of life. It's not a religion. It's who I am. Yeah, but I tell people that it's interaction that will make you know someone.
That's right.
I'm not one of those Christians that wear, oh, I'm born again t-shirt and there's nothing about Jesus in you. For me, the gospel is about love. If your life does not exude it, if you don't live a life that is Christ-like, that people need to be told you're a Christian,
that's right,
then you're failing somewhere. But when people interact with you, and the love of God, they can see it. They can see your charity. They can see your long suffering. They can see your patience. They can see the fruit of the Spirit. You're bearing it. That is when I know that this is a Christian.
This is a Christian.
Because these days that we're in, people judge you from outside.
That's right.
But you can never know what is in a container except you look at it. Except you interact with it.
That's right.
You just know this is a bottle. You don't, and if the bottle has no color, you don't know what is inside. It could be white content, it could be black, it could be brown, but you need to interact with it before you can judge it.
Okay, before I take a break, one more question. You are single and you are in the entertainment industry, you are in the face of the people. Okay, how do you handle men? Like, okay, someone has a crush on me. How do you handle that kind of situation, and then you are still able to stay focused?
The thing is, you're a woman.
Job.
Even a woman of God gets liked by people.
Yes.
You just have to know how to balance yourself. There's nothing wrong with someone admiring you. You know where the lines are crossed. I work on radio. People fall in love with you on radio. They love your voice. They like the way you look.
Yes.
It's general. But by the time you have interaction with these people, that is when the impact is left. I can't date everybody. It's just like no matter how you like food, you can't eat everything put before you. So that's where you can choose. I tell myself I'm a mature single. I've been married before. I have kids. So my standard for choosing a man now probably will not be the same standard a lady that is 22, never been married, will use. So that's it. What matters to me is what the person carries in.
That's right.
That's the kind of interaction that I have. Is he in sync with me?
That's right.
Can this person love my children? If he has kids already, preferably for me, that okay, can my children have these kids? Can we bring our families together? Because a lot of people will judge you the fact that, oh, God hates divorce. It's just like God hates sin. He doesn't like the act of divorce, but he doesn't hate a divorcee or people that has made mistakes in the past. The same way you ask God for forgiveness. I probably did things that I didn't have understanding of at that time, but this happened. But God doesn't stop your life from living. He's the same God that gives you second chances, third chances. If we were human, I remember the story of, I think, this one that grew hair. What's his name? Samson. He offended God. He stayed with a woman he shouldn't have. She cut off his hair, the source of his power. But because God was merciful, he grew his hair back. And it was what he asked that God did. If you had asked God to preserve his life, he would have gotten his power and still lived. So Christians are so quick to judge other people, especially those that are down or have challenges. I say that's not what we're called to do. We're called to lift our wounded soldiers up. If everybody went to war and they're shooting and some of our soldiers fell, American soldiers, they will not even leave a dead body.
No, not even a dead body.
On the soil. But I found out that Christians would rather run you down, tell everybody, oh, you are divorced, you're a terrible person, not knowing that you are hurting too. I know I've made mistakes. I've asked God for mercy. The lives of the children are at stake. I, as a human being, I have emotional needs. I need God to heal. And once you've done that, you'll find out that you have a release in your spirit. There is mercy available for you, and you can live a full and wholesome life. It's just like a Christian telling me that the church, I tell people, church is a hospital. Sick people come there. If it's about perfect people, then we don't need church.
No, church is not for perfect people.
It's not for
Jesus
perfect
said
people.
it already. I came not for those who are old, but for those who are sick.
So that's how I say it. We don't need to cast us away or people that have one challenge or the other. Because it's better you are upfront with what is wrong than hide it. And a lot of people look at you and think your life is together.
And if you are hiding it, I think people just applaud you. They like it like that.
Oh, yes. It's just like people that commit abortion. I don't commend them. I celebrate my friends that have children out of wedlock because I know it takes a degree of brokenness to be able to bring a child into this world without a father or being married and a Christian.
Wow.
That is commendable. Because that is where that is when you know someone who is contrite.
Wow.
But taking a baby out and nobody knows,
so nobody
make
knows.
you appear good in the front of people,
and everybody
and they
applauds
judge
you.
those that are single moms.
No.
You see, it's Christ-like.
That's profound right there. I'm going to take a break. Hold that thought. I'm going to take a break. Then when I get back, I'm going to look into your role in Jennifer's Diary and other stuff like that. Okay? I've been talking to Omotunde Adebowale, the Lolo one on Wazobia FM. She's amazing. She's beautiful. And I can't come to the end of talking with her. But I'll take a short break, and after that, I'll be back with you. There are many Christians who are putting their lives in danger as a result of what people will say, or as a result of what the society will say, or something like that. And at the end of the day, their whole life is ahead of them. They could be anything they want to become. But I also want to balance it from the other side, because there are people, young ladies today who get married, who are having great expectations, you know, and then when the expectations are not met, they just feel like this is an opportunity for me to divorce. After all, this person divorced. After all, that person divorced. So why can't I go that route? What stopped me from getting a divorce? If I don't like him anymore, I can change it. And things like that is what is making Christianity to be watered down.
You know, when I tell young people, what I do now is because if you are down, you can see ahead. I try to counsel young ladies about the values and what they need to look for in a man, because being single, divorced, is one of the most difficult experiences I've ever had in my life, especially for a woman that has worked contrite all her life. Now young people are more interested in their wedding day, pre-wedding photo shoot, dancing choreography at their wedding, but the importance of that word, that vow they made, They don't even know it.
Okay. Believing that those who have been in the trenches, survived battle, and come out on the other side have I bet we call him a script.